In autumn 2011, a fire destroyed Whitmore Manor's vacant Wing C. While the state fire marshal officially attributed the blaze to an electrical fault, the details within the investigation report tell a different story. Investigators found the most intense damage at the central monitoring desk, located 40 feet away from the supposed electrical origin. Despite the distance, the heat at this specific station was enough to liquefy electronics. This forensic image shows a portable external hard drive that was recovered from the wreckage. It was found physically fused to the desk's metal frame, its plastic casing entirely consumed by a localized high-intensity heat source. The drive was traced to Robert Alcaraz, a former maintenance worker, who had used it 3 years earlier to make an unauthorized copy of the facility's internal server data. Robert testified under oath that he never brought the drive back to Whitmore Manor. He kept it locked inside a fireproof safe at his home, only discovering it was missing 1 week before the Wing C fire. The hardware's physical migration from a locked safe to the exact epicenter of a localized fire suggests the 22-hour file it contained was the primary target of the destruction. Years before the fire, Wing C operated as a specialized memory care unit for patients with advanced dementia. Because many of these residents were nonverbal, the facility used standard audio monitors to allow staff to listen for signs of physical distress. Night shift employees like nursing assistant Denise Pruitt were required to sign confidentiality agreements regarding what the facility called audio anomalies. If they heard sounds coming from empty rooms, policy dictated they log the time and never discuss it with the patients' families. Denise recorded a specific incident in room C7 involving Eleanor Voss, a woman who had been nonverbal for over a year. The monitor picked up Eleanor speaking with a calm, secondary voice, but Denise found her alone and asleep in the dark. In 2005, the administration ordered an upgrade from analog monitors to a digital server system. They wanted a permanent, time-stamped record of the voice to determine exactly what the staff was hearing. For 3 years, the digital system functioned as intended, archiving hundreds of individual audio files triggered by activity in the residents' rooms. By digitizing the anomaly, the administration believed they could finally subject the phenomenon to clinical oversight and technical analysis. In March 2008, the situation changed when Robert Alcaraz discovered a massive error while performing routine server maintenance. An automated script bypassed protocols, pulling dozens of separate files, recorded years apart, into a single continuous track. Although metadata showed recordings from different rooms across a 3-year span, the merged file was a seamless 22-hour conversation. The technical gaps vanished. After listening to the first 10 minutes of the file, the facility administrator ordered the immediate destruction of the server and all associated hardware. Robert, fearing the loss of the evidence, copied the 22-hour file onto his personal portable drive just before executing the wipe order. The digital architecture had revealed a singular, persistent intelligence, one that treated a 3-year gap in recording like a momentary pause in a single breath. Robert listened to the copy at home and found the 22-hour recording was a cohesive narrative. The secondary voice addressed different residents across different years, consistently asking if they were ready to leave or if they wanted to go back. During the final 40 minutes of the recording, the voice spoke alone in an empty room, repeating a single, patient invitation at slow intervals. This data correlates with the medical records of residents like Eleanor Voss. In their final hours, patients who had lived in rooms with frequent anomalies were documented by physicians as being unusually lucid and calm. The 2008 data merge provides a context for the 2011 fire. Robert's drive vanished from his safe and was found fused to a desk in Wing C only after the building was destroyed. This entity demonstrated a specific agency over physical and digital space, locating the final copy of its own history and systematically deleting its footprint. Whitmore Manor attempted to use digital archiving to capture and understand a phenomenon. In the end, that same technology was used by the entity to ensure that no record of its presence remained.